Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's an exciting video. PUBG just released a new Vikendi trailer showing off some of the new features that are coming in the February update. Now, this is going to include things like the Snownado, which is the new red zone for Vikendi, wildlife, which is the new polar bear that I talked to you guys about a couple days ago. That leads us into the secret caves and secret rooms. We'll cover all of that. And finally, Vikendi is coming back with night mode and a thermal scope attachment. So let's watch this trailer together and we'll break down some of the things that we see. All right, this trailer is in 4K and this recording is in 4K. So if you want the best resolution, the best experience, crank up your YouTube settings. Let's take a look and listen. Here we go. Here we go. Huh? Huh? Yo, look at that. A couple things we need to dissect from this teaser video. Number one, PUBG always does great cinematics, man. I really do think whoever's the team that does their cinematics for their teasers always kills it. First thing is the Snownado. This is like the heavy snow, wind, weather mode that's going to be coming to Vikendi in February. This is the feature they teased a couple weeks ago. When you walk into it, your screen kind of gets like snow and icy. Your scopes get snow and icy. You take damage over time like you do in the blue zone. So if you sit inside of the Snownado, you're going to be taking damage over time, even if you're inside of a building, which is going to, you know, force people, hopefully force them out of their cover, out of their buildings, etc. So that's first thing you take away from it. Now, the next thing to take away from this trailer is this part right here. Watch this. This red flare that's being shot up. Now, at first glance, you probably would just be thinking this is a flare gun being shot in the air, which is calling in a care package or a BRDM. But what I actually think this is this is hawking back to, or harping, or harping. It's a bird in the sky going back to the night mode Sandhawk, a secret mode, a limited mode rather, that they tested a little over a year ago. And for those who don't remember, I made a video on that. I'll link it up above or down in the description below, where it was a like dark night mode Sandhawk, and you see the whole ground is lit up red. That's because of the flare that you just saw in the air. So every couple of minutes, this flare would launch, and that would signify, boom, right there, that would signify where the circle was going to be closing. So it's like a very like dark and ominous mode with this timed flare that then lets you know you have to move to that location, but you also can get caught out in the flare's lighting. So it made this really cool like horror survival dynamic. And again, that video will be linked in down below if you want to watch some gameplay of it to get an idea of what that might be like. And why I think that is harping to that is because this is a super dark Vikendi. This isn't like the last night mode Vikendi, and just with like the heavy blizzard and weather that's going on, I think they could be making it a really cheeky mode. I hope it's not limited time, but that's what I'm thinking we're looking at here. Obviously, very heavy wind. We got a suppressed Graza here. I'm just looking for any kind of little secret things they kind of have you know, tucked away in here. Heavy ice, suppressed AK. So everyone's got suppressors. You know, it's like it's kind of feeding into that night mode vibe. That's again why I'm thinking this is a like super dark suppressed AK. Of course, this is Dino Land frozen over. You got the big T-Rex, and you know that's the other thing too, is that in the Vikendi right now, this stuff isn't frozen over. So like I really do think this is like an actual weather mode that you could get on Vikendi. You got like sunny, cloudy, and then like this night mode, which is like night and frozen and blizzard. It could be a really cool mode. This guy just died with a suppressed Graza. We got a crawler with what looks to be a new type of ghillie suit, or at least some new kind of camouflage. Maybe it's not camouflage. I don't know. It looks like a little camouflage, but an AWM with what appeared to be a compensator. And then here you're at the edge of the blue zone. This guy's creeping up, you know, just made it out of the zone, sees this tunnel, walks in the tunnel, touching bear poo for whatever reason, go, what the hell? And then boom, you got the bear right behind him. Did I just see something on this guy's helmet? Hold on. Yo, look at this. This has been teased a couple of times by PUBG in a lot of their videos. And a lot of people in the community have said, how cool would it be if PUBG had a stat tracking level 3 helmet? That'd be really, really cool if they had a stat tracking level 3 helmet. So this polar bear shows up, you know, ferocious and growling. And so we don't know what exactly the bear is going to be there to do other than like terrorize you, you know, but I assume you're going to be able to see it coming. You see it up close because for those who don't know, I'll take a quick jump over to Twitter. If I go to my profile, about a week ago, I tweeted out that PUBG is bringing wildlife to Vikendi, and here it is. And so I said, bringing wildlife to Vikendi Reborn, it's going to be a bear with its own cave and spawn locations. And this is just a quick little 2-minute Twitter clip, but I'll go ahead and play it real quick here. But this is one of the underground, I wouldn't call it bunker, but it's kind of like a bunker. It's a single alleyway you go down. And once you get down here, they have a couple of neat little things. One is this locked security door with a key card access point, which you don't have a key card for yet. They have not added in the key card, but there will be key cards in Vikendi. And if you find them, you can go to these locations. There's a number of them in Vikendi. I'll make a map in another video for that later. That you can get access to, and there's a snowmobile that spawns in here, and I would imagine there's level 3 gear, you know, some special loot that you can get access to behind this door. But a couple of other things too. If you look right here where my camera's getting ready to pan to, so if you're back here, I want to hit pause here. You have a little screen that is actually a blue chip detector from Destin. That little scanner that basically is like a heartbeat scanner. This thing is constantly scanning for enemies and yourself the whole time. So if you come down here, I've had a couple of instances where I actually have ran into people down here too, people who were like holding this area down, and we fought them. If you come down here, you'll get lit up like a little dot that says how many enemies are there. You saw that little dot right there. Let me back it up again a second in case you missed it. So boom, little dot there. And so this will detect you, your teammates, and any enemies in these surrounding areas. And like I said, there's multiple of these little bunkers throughout the Vikendi map, and all need a key card. But in here, you see these little monitors up here, and it says bio experiment number 2. It's a polar bear. This is why I said PUBG's adding polar bears to the game, or bears rather. And then if you go outside of this bunker, right now we're on this bottom southeast part of the map above Kranich. And this is the little building that I'm in. And right behind it are these caves. And these caves are in multiple areas of the map. Again, I'll make a map with all the locations when the key card stuff does come out so that you guys have access to that. You go there, you get into this big cave area where this is where I think the bear is going to live. The bear is going to spawn in a number of these areas. And there might be a lot of bears on the map. I don't know that for a fact, but I imagine there would be because there's multiple caves, multiple locations. And you know, the question is, well, what's the bear gonna do, and what's the point? I think honestly it's just a way for them to add a little bit of immersion into the game, kind of like the chickens on Tego, little chickens that run around. You can shoot them, but they don't do it. It doesn't do anything. You can just shoot them and or not shoot them. And they have the little birds that fly around in Tego when you get close to them. The bear might just be something like that, like if you walk near the cave, it starts to hunt you down or whatever. And there is a bear outfit in the season pass of this update. It's a brown bear outfit, ironically enough. I think if you kill the polar bear, you might be able to loot it for a white bear outfit. And maybe it's something that you can like acquire if you extract, you know, if you win the game with a bear outfit on or something. I don't know. It could be something cool like that. So yeah, so that's the bear. We talked about the night mode. What I didn't mention again was that the thermal scope is going to be coming back in February as well. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link that video down below. PUBG thermal scope Vikendi. They had one out a while ago. Here's my video on it a year ago, where they actually had a thermal scope. It's here. It's the zoom magnification of a 4x. It's non-zoomable, so you can't go in and out. It's a steady 4x zoom. And this is what it looks like inside the inside of the thermal scope. So it's a little pixelated, but it picks up obviously heat sources and puts some bright white, like that little character there. You saw one of the guys running. And this is the old night mode Vikendi. I think the one they teased in this trailer is darker than this, more like the Sandhawk version that I just showed you a couple minutes ago. Again, that video will be down in the description below. That's why I think that's like a special mode and not simply just night mode Vikendi. So there's Snowmobile coming in February, night mode, which I think is a special mode maybe, thermal scope, and polar bear. Those are all the confirmed things that are coming in the next update for PUBG, which again is going to be like late January, early February, maybe the first week of February. If I pull up the calendar here, I would say the earliest it would be like January 23rd on the test server, but I think more realistically it's probably going to be January 31st on the test server, and then like February 7th on live servers for PC. That would just be my guess. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of those new coming features down below in the comments, of course, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Get subscribed for more PUBG content, and I will see you guys in the next video here on YouTube or the next live stream on YouTube and on Twitch. We stream on both platforms 5 days a week. All that schedule will be down below. So thank you guys again for hanging out. I hope you have a great day and stay grouchy. Peace.